It's an extremely unusual and gripping read. It's not quite like anything else I've ever read before. And the character itself is so contradictory and so difficult to get a handle on. It took me a couple of reads to really work out how I felt about him. He's got very strong ideas about the way he wants to shoot it, the way he composes the shots have been pre-planned. And sometimes the idea of the way to play the scene that you have in your head is very different from the way it's composed. And the way it ends up being physically composed sometimes diametrically opposed the way you've geographically, not just geographically, that means emotionally, because how close you stand to someone, whether you're facing away from them, towards them, these things have their emotional causes. But what I think has given us a lot of faith is that occasionally when you're feeling confused about the way a scene is being constructed physically, you'll get a glimpse of the shot and you'll realize that the storytelling is more clear in the frame than it feels to you. And once that became familiar, that experience, we started to trust more and more. People might think that they are on one side, but they're driven by forces underneath them that you don't know what you secretly believe sometimes. People do not know. They might think they're on the side of good, but they might have impulses that are subterranean, that are different. And sometimes these things come out in madness. In my experience, quite often, that unresolved fears, conflicts spill out in a very dangerous and frightening way.